Good morning, everybody. Beautiful Thursday morning here in Springfield, Missouri. Hey, Max, how are you? Let's see. Let's get right to the stock picks this morning. Let me get rid of that little line there. There we go. Morning, Tyler. Tyler, our Rose G's looking good. Looking good. GDOT on the stock pick list. On the stock pick list this morning. GDOT was mentioned yesterday in the trading room by one of our members. I think they got long, and I think several other people did as well. I think it still has some more upside. It's a very nice pinball setup. Pinball setup is basically bottom feeding with a twist, maybe a little bit off the bottom, not exactly right on the bottom. This would be on the bottom. Above the T line, it starts creating a little bit of momentum here, and that's what we're looking for. Ideally, you'd like to buy it inside on an inside bar, and the main reason it gets you closer to the stop. With the stop is always the T line on the pinball setup, and that's a close below the T line. And then we're going to look for that 34 EMA to be tagged, and then possibly higher up to the 50. But we'll start with that 34 first. TS YS. There we go. TSYS. This was on our featured stock pick list a few days ago. It's on our watch list for the day. It acted very good yesterday. It looks like it may be trying to break out. Looks like it's opening up right at yesterday's close. We're looking at a target up into this, what is it, about 175, and then we'll work for that 200-day moving average up there. TSYS. ZNGA, another pinball setup on the watch list today. We're now up over the 20 and the T line. Target is the 34. Then we'll work for the 50. Again, pinball setup for those that are not completely sure what it is. It's charts that's in a downtrend. They're coming off the bottom and they've crossed up through the T line. And what's not shown here is the 2 EMA moving average. And what I'm looking for is that 2 to cross up over the T line, and then look for positive trading over the T line. That's where you want to be a buyer. Ideally, I like to buy it to the right of the current candle, as close to the T line as possible, because this is always the stop, just slightly below the T line. That's a close, and then it gives you a little bit more possible profits there as well. CTRP. Bought some of this yesterday. It's acting very good this morning. A good close yesterday and holding up well. This is our rounded bottom breakout scenario. This is probably going to pull back at some time, but until it does, we'll take advantage of this rally it's doing. We're looking for the 200 as the ultimate target here. I'm pretty sure it'll pull back before it gets there. Probably pull back a couple of times and give some buying opportunities. But right now, it looks like it's still trying to run up a little bit, and we'll probably take profits on this soon, because we have a buck in it now, so much more over that, and I will look to take profits. JRCC. JRCC is another one moving up. Coming from some gaps here. You know, when I look for these chart patterns, I kind of look at the whole picture, and you see this doji gap here, nice little move up, consolidation. Then we have another gap up. Man, this is telling us that there's, you know, the buyers want this. The bulls want to be in this. They must think it's worth more money. Just like right here, at this point, they thought it was worth more money. About $4, and then it dropped back down. So maybe they still think it's worth $4, maybe they think it's $5, but in the meantime, we want to watch that trend, and we want to keep trading that price action as it moves up. We have a nice little J-hook breakout here. To me, it looks like a higher move. Hero. Whoops. Let's fix that. There we go. Well, what am I doing here? There we go. Uh, Hero has rallied up to the 200-day moving average and doing a little consolidation right here. Little pair of dojis, bullish engulf yesterday, closed over the 200. What I'm looking for is a move over that 200, and I would want to be a trader on this right here. SIMG. SIMG has rallied to the 200 and pulled back. That should not be a big surprise to anybody. That's a very common chart pattern. Up to the 200, maybe a little pop up, and then we do a little consolidation. Not always right back to it, but the pullback should not be a surprise. We ended up yesterday with a bullish engulf right here. It looks like some support. I would look for strength over the T-line, and I wouldn't be afraid to be a trader over that area. We need to clear this top of swing high right in here, and then I think that sends us up to the $5.80, $6 range on this one. ITMN. ITMN is another pinball setup. This was pointed out last night in our public e-learning. I forget who pointed it out, but I appreciate it. It's a very nice chart. We have a nice little handle right here, flat trading, and then we have a little scoop. Very bullish chart pattern. Very bullish chart pattern. We're looking for strength over the T-line. 34 is always the target on the pinball setup, and then we'll look for that 50-day moving average. If we can get through if it can cut through that T-line pretty easily, I think, right in this area here, right where that blue line is, just underneath the 50 is where I'm kind of looking for this to go, then consolidate, and then maybe back up. What we would have is something that would look like this, something up like this, and then some consolidation, and then you can trade it again up this way. And the last stock pick, and this is our featured stock pick today. Let's see here. I didn't put my lines on there. Let's see. Featured stock pick today. We're looking for the target around 611, the first target, second target around 670, and then we'll work for the 200-day moving average. Sid's coming from the bottom with a little bit of a hammer type candle, gap up, rallied, put another gap in, consolidated, creating a higher low with a hammer and gap. And now we're back up over the big three right here. Nice little J hook in the making. Simply up, J hook. Again, we're looking for something up into here. Let's see. Entry, strength above $5.59. That's basically to yesterday's close. And then PBO buyers, we're looking for. Let's see, we're looking for buying right in this area on a pullback down to about $5.39 and use just under $5.39 as a stop. So right about here is that $5.39 area right here. So let me lower that just a little bit. There we go. So PBO buyers, we're looking for something in here. Right now it looks like we're up 562, so it's trading up above that 559 area. Maybe if we get a little tail in here this morning, we buy it, and then we're looking for continued rally. So a buy and then an add to at this point. Alrighty. I want to thank everybody for being here. It looks like we have a full house. I appreciate those that were here last night and taking advantage of this morning. Let's see, we have about 8 minutes to go, so I'm going to get out of here. I'll be back in about 8 minutes. Let's get this market open and make some money. Back shortly.